welcome back to the mathematics class. So today in this video we are going to learn how to compare and how to order the fractions in ascending and descending order. So children, till now we have learned how to compare the whole numbers, how to compare the natural numbers, how to compare the integers. Now we are here for comparing the fractions. So children, for that you must have to understand first of all few rules. The rule number 1 says that whenever we have the like fractions with us, like fractions means the fractions which have the same denominator as we have given here in this one, 2 upon 7 and 4 upon 7. So here we have the same denominator, that is 7. So in this, simply we can judge by comparing the numerator. So numerator is 2 and denominator, the second numerator is 4. So we can easily find out that 2 is smaller than 4. So we can easily mark 2 is smaller than 4. Or this can be explained by an example like 2 upon 7. How we are going to represent 2 upon 7? That means if I have 7 apples, so I ate 2 apples. So that is 2 upon 7. The fraction is 2 upon 7. And similarly, if I have 4 upon 7, that means I ate 4 upon 7 of the apples. That means out of 7 apples, I ate 4 apples. So of course, 4 apples are more than 2. So this is simply how we are going to compare. We can easily compare by taking this example as well, that out of 2 out of 7, yes, of course it is smaller than 4 out of 7. Okay, now we have to come to the next rule. Whenever we have the numerator same while comparing, so that time we will just do the reverse of that. That means the smaller number will become the bigger number and bigger number will become the smaller number. I am talking about the denominators. Let us see through an example. Suppose your mama brought a big chocolate for you at home and you are 4 members, like you, your brother, sister or your friend. There are 4 person or 4 children in which your mama is dividing that chocolate. So of course you will get what is the part you will get out of one chocolate if we are dividing the chocolate in the equal parts in among 4 people? Yes, of course you will get 1 out of 4 part. Yes, the 4th part you will get. But if there are 8 people among which you have to divide the same chocolate, so you will get 1 upon 8 part. Yes, out of 8 equal parts, you will get only 1 part. So that 1 upon 4 will be smaller. Just think of this 1 upon 4 is smaller or that 1 upon 8 part is smaller. Of course, the more number of parts will be the smaller part. You can see, you can compare easily through the example. So similarly, when we have the same numerator, we will see the denominator, and if we have the bigger denominator, that means that is a smaller portion. And if we have a small denominator, that means it is a big portion. Okay, so we can easily find out it is 6 upon 7 and 6 upon 9. So that means 6 upon 7 is bigger than 6 upon 9. So it will be like this. 6 upon 7 is greater than 6 upon 9. So this was all about when we have the same numerator and same denominator and same numerator. But what if we have unlike fractions? Everything is different, like different denominator, different numerator. What we are going to do? So for that we have the method that is known as the cross multiplication method. Let us see how to do that. Suppose I have 4 upon 7 and I need to compare this 4 upon 7 by 2 upon 3. So how I am going to compare this? By using the cross multiplication method. What is that cross multiplication method, children? Let us see. It is 4 upon 7 and it is 2 upon 3. I am going to multiply the numerator of the first fraction to the denominator of the second fraction. The numerator of the second fraction to the denominator of first fraction. So if I write it down like this, 4 multiplied by 3, yes, and 2 multiplied by 7. Keep this point in your mind, children. We are not supposed to change the place of the numerator. If 4 is at the left hand side, so 4 will remain here at the left hand side. If 2 is at the right hand side, so 2 will remain here at the right hand side. We can just change the place of the denominator while multiplying. Now let us see. 4 3s are, yes, 12. 2 7s are 14. So now by seeing 12 and 14, we can compare easily that which is bigger and which is smaller. Yes, of course, 12 is smaller than 14. So that means we can conclude that 4 upon 7 is also smaller than 2 upon 3. Don't go on the numbers. You can see here the numbers are bigger here and there are the smaller numbers. But by doing this method, we can easily find out which fraction is smaller and which fraction is bigger. I hope you have understood how to compare the fractions. Right now we have only 2 fractions over here and we have compared easily by using this cross multiplication method. But what if we have more than 2 factors to compare? That is known as ordering. Ordering means to order them in ascending order or in descending order. Okay. Ascending order means when we are writing the smaller number, smallest, then bigger, then bigger, then bigger, then biggest. Okay. And descending order means when we are writing the biggest number first, then smaller, 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 and the smallest number. So let us see how to order the fractions. So here we have 4 fractions and we are going to order them in ascending order first of all, ascending order. So for that, as you can see, we have all are unlike fractions because they have different denominators. So in this case, what we are going to do, children, we are going to use our method which we have done in the previous chapter, that is concept of LCM, least common multiple of the denominators. I am going to tell you why we are taking out the LCM of all these. First of all, take out the LCM of 3, 4, 5 and 4. So the LCM of 60, this is 60. LCM of all these numbers is 60. Now we are going to write down all 4 fractions one by one like this. And then we are going to make a format something like this. And as we know that when we have like fractions with us, we can compare them easily without doing all these calculations and all. If I have, suppose I have all the numbers at the top with the same denominator, that is 3. So we can easily find out, we can easily order them without doing this long calculation. We can easily find out by just seeing, by comparing the numerators. Yes, but here we have to do, and we can't compare or we can't order the unlike fractions. So for this purpose, we need to first of all convert all those unlike fractions to the like fractions. That's why we took out 60, because we want a number that is common multiple of all these denominators, because we want denominator should be equal of every fraction. So I'm going to make all these fractions equivalent to the fraction having the same denominator, that is 60. So if you don't know what are equivalent fractions, you can go through my previous videos and thus you can see the equivalent fractions. So now let us compare 3. What I need to multiply here with 3 to get 60? Yes, you are right, it is 20. 3 2s are 6. So there is a rule, children, for making the equivalent fraction, that whatever we are doing with the denominator, we have to do the same thing with the numerator as well. So if I have multiplied 3 by 20 to get 60, I am going to multiply the numerator also with 20. So 2 2s are 4, it is 40. Now we have got a new fraction with the denominator 60. Now next term, 4 multiplied by something, I have to get 60. What is that? 4 15s are. Yes, 4 15s are. So whatever I am doing with the denominator, I am going to do with the numerator as well. So it will be
75.
Yes. Then afterward 5 12s are 60. So 1 12s are 12. Again I have got, now I am getting all the like fractions with the same denominator. Then we have 4, again 4 15s are, so what will be 3 15s are? 3 15s are 41. Now I have received all the like fractions with denominator 60. Now I can compare them easily. First of all, let me, if I am doing in ascending order, so for ascending order, I need to write down the smallest fraction, that is, yes, you are right, it is 12. 12 upon 60. Okay. 12 upon 60 is smaller than, next will be 40 upon 60. And then next will be 45 upon 60. And then we have in the last
75.
Okay, so this is how we have got the values in ascending order. Now we can easily write down the real value. What is 12 upon 60? It is 1 upon 5. What is 40 upon 60? That is 2 upon 3. What was 45 upon 60? That is 3 upon 4. And what was, that is 5 upon 4. So this is how we have done, we have compared. These are fractions in ascending order, we have ordered that. And if we have to do in descending order, what you need to do, children? Just do it reverse. How? Let me tell you. For descending order, you can write down the biggest number. Biggest is 60 upon, 60.
75.
60. Then we have 45 upon 60. Then we have 40 upon 60. And in the last we have 12 upon 60. Now we can write down their exact values, that is 5 upon 4. Yes, speak with me. 3 upon 4, very good. Then 2 upon 3. And then afterwards we have in the last 1 upon 5. So this is how we generally order the unlike fractions in ascending and descending order. I hope, children, you have understood this concept of comparing the fractions and ordering the fractions in ascending and descending order. So for more interesting videos, you can stay tuned with me. Stay safe, stay at home. Bye-bye. Thank you.